Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another video in How Good Is Test series, and this time we are trying out Forester Warbands. And well, without further ado, let's begin. I don't have too high hopes against Eastern Infantry, mainly because, okay, that was some impressive first volley. The reasoning is that these have spears as melee weapons, and thus they shouldn't do too well in melee. But we'll see. Not sure about how their morale is holding in these bigger formations at the moment. But yeah, I think we will now pull back to the final position and prepare for melee. Okay, they are not too willing to engage, apparently. I'm not sure if that's a bit too much cheese to actually be too close to the border. They cannot get a proper surround, but well, we are not going to run anymore. Could we perhaps keep one unit firing those flaming ammos, flaming arrows? Okay, great. Let's try to break the enemy general. Great.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather.
I mean, this is going surprisingly well.
Victory is
Nice.
the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
Our kind of trump card in this battle is that we have 4 units and they have only 3. So we might have a good chance to get some rear shots landed on them. But that remains to be seen how well we will succeed. Okay. Doing some nice work. They still have by far over 1/2 of the unit strength left. So I think we need to try to run around those. Okay, try to hit those. 116. Perhaps we could get you into a bit better position. You as well. Indeed, they are very tired. So that's at least good news. 69. Hit them. 60 about. $58. Exhausted. 50. Wavering. Time to fire from this side as well. Okay, you guys come and charge. Great.
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good
Yeah, I think we
eating.
should just take care of him.
The enemy warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
I have to say that I'm rather impressed by how well these guys are actually doing. Okay, that's not so great, but... no idea where you are going, but keep it up. Exhausted. About 1/3 left. I think we... yeah. Nice. Really
Enemy
nice.
has been utterly broken. This is a most worthy victory.
This is an interesting one. We are armed with spears, but there is that Legionary Cavalry. And Cavalry overall. I think we should hit these Equites first, because their shield is so much smaller. And if we can hit those Legionary Cavalries from the flanks, we should be able to do at least somewhat better. So since they are walking, we are able to inflict quite a few casualties before the battle is really joined. But, well, let's see. Let's see how we will hold. Unfortunately, we don't have that rally horn available at the moment. Okay, and it shows. And it seems that we are pretty much powerless at the moment against that. Those Legionary Cavalries and even Equites are able to break one of the warbands. Yeah, Cavalry is still a counter, even if we do have spears for these guys. They did break over there. And these break over here. Yeah.
Enemy have defeated us. This is a dark
No
day
chance.
that calls out for blood and vengeance.
We didn't even make a proper dent on those Legionary Cavalries. So the Romans do have missile superiority, but we are already in loose formation. And perhaps get some benefits, but we need to make sure that we are hitting those archer auxilias first. Don't march. Fire. Oh, not sure about that though. Those Velites are charging towards us. So if we could break them... we need to break them. Or this will become rather nasty. another question is, should we have focused our fire on some other units?
Forester Warbands.
First, okay, 39, 59, so perhaps we just might be able to pull this off. Perhaps you three could target that one. And you will focus on that one. Let's see how far that will get us. Okay, they're rallying. Bad news. Hopefully they will take some damage while marching towards us. Yes, they are taking some damage. It's close. It's really close.
Foresters. Cheer them. Foresters. Cheer them.
35, 25, 32, plus of course these. Okay, try to... Actually, they are all wavering. Should we use fire? Okay, you two start hitting those with fire arrows. You two start hitting those with fire arrows. Will that suffice? I'm not sure. Great. We do outnumber them, so probably a victory. Though a really close one.
Victory is victory, no matter
Yeah.
how close. The dead lie all around, but you have prevailed.
So in this one we should pretty much have the hard counter for horse archers. Of course, provided that they don't come into melee and actually beat us over there. But otherwise, we should be doing great, and at least the beginning is looking good. So basically, one unit kind of decimated, though decimation refers to, at least by the word itself, to every 10th, so not sure if that's the proper term over here, but in any case we are doing quite well. And another unit is taking quite a bit of beating as well. I'm not even sure they are actually firing back at us. So, yeah, they are routing, so you can focus on the other unit. And we have plenty of arrows left. Yeah, don't fire at that. Fire at those. And you focus on that unit. So another question is, are they going to charge us? Do we just get to enjoy the benefits of longer range and higher numbers? think it's going to be the latter one. 40, 30, 20, and that's it. Nice.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
Over here I'm of the mind to just try to hit them from the front hard enough to actually beat them. Let's see if that's doable. Looking decent so far. So do they get a bonus against arrows from Phalanx? Might be the case. Well, in any case, I guess it's time to start microing a bit. Okay, and you can start firing. Okay, wavering. Okay, now a proper volley and they are done. Great. And could we break those next? Yes, we could. Actually, we want to hit these. And you hit those. Okay, about half a strength. Yep, so we should get you guys a bit closer. That's just brutal. Okay, now some shots would be nice. From here as well, and perhaps you could target these. Well, not necessarily. Okay, and they are fleeing, and they are fleeing. So without any casualties. Nice.
The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
Attempt number 3, and I guess you might have guessed what has caused this to be the number 3. Well, the main culprit is over here. So basically, this unit charging in against 4 of us. Well, of course, the other units will come to support, but basically has decided the battle. I think we want to get you a bit further back. We don't want the general unit routing. But yeah, as you can see, they are quite resistant to missiles, so we are firing at them with 4 units and we are inflicting less than 10 casualties per volley. Still over half strength. And if they do charge, we are in trouble. But fortunately, the Roman infantry is walking, so we might have... Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, and that's what happens. Even with spear-armed missile units, when Legionary Cavalry charges in. Okay, that's at least something going for us. Let's make sure that they're not coming back. So the next one to deal is that Cavalry Auxilia. After dealing them, we can probably take loose formation, and we need to pull back because those Roman archers are coming. Fresh, okay. Halt. And fire at Cavalry Auxilia. All of you. Fire at them. So basically we cannot use loose formation anymore because the Roman infantry is coming for melee. But these guys are quite ahead of the rest, so perhaps we could deal some damage. Okay, that was some damage. Great. Pull back a bit further still. Okay, there they come. No. No. Okay, well, that was attempt number 3, and we did do by far the best against Legionary Cavalry thus far. So, yeah, this will be the result, even though it's not pretty, not by any means. Oh, we have one guy rallying. But we have Urban Cohort in pursuit. So basically, that's a rather nasty thing. Well, since it's kills that are counted, we need to get as many kills as possible. And this did present a good opportunity for that. Winded. Are they winded or tired or what? So this is an archery contest we should be able to win. So much for that. Okay, well, I guess I'm not sure if I could do that much better here. So this will stand. So regarding the results from the battles, the unit gets 487 points out of 700, mainly small score from cavalry battle and against army, mainly due to cavalry. Regarding the requirements, the unit costs 960 denarii, that's 18 points out of 50. The upkeep is 200 per unit per turn, so that's 50 points out of 150. The requirements are city tier 3 ranges, so that's 60 points out of 100, and the training time is 2 turns, earning it 50 points out of 100. Overall, from requirements, a total of 178 out of 400. Thus, the total score is 665, making the unit kind of perhaps the upper average class. And I think the test is not quite that friendly for missile units because they benefit more from combined arms. So regarding the verdict, I think the unit is solid enough, but it can still use support, especially against cavalry, to shine even better. And the requirements are a bit on the higher side, especially the costs and upkeep, but overall, if one is comparing them, for example, to Pharaoh's Bowmen, then that seems reasonable enough still. A fine addition to gold roster. But that's my view of the unit. Do you agree or disagree? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosakusar, Mark Anthony, Bluey Eye Wolf. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.